Hello, yeah, I just wanted to do a little video show how good these little Hydra streams are. Yeah, the only thing I know that does the same job as that is in salt water, and that's a protein skimmer. But the thing that I'm really happy with is one of the main things with things like discus, bean eye, all them sort of cichlids, is they don't do well with higher levels of TDS. And coming out of tap water here is it's between 200 and 300 parts per million. So I'm just going to show you something quickly. All right, I should have done it the other way around, but I've just done a water change on these. Now I use RO and tap water 50-50 mix. I'm going to show you, I'm going to test it. Now this ain't one of them £10 TDS pens off of like Amazon or something. This is a £90 bit of kit. But watch this. Right, hang on. 154 parts per million, yeah? And I've just done a water change on that, 50% water change. Yeah, but I should have done it before. But what I'm going to show you now is, hang on, let me turn that off. Clean the top of it. So I'm going to get a false reading. Right. And then sorry, that's my son making noise in the background, banging on the table. Right. It's 158, and I do it once a week, and I do feed quite heavily as well. So it literally keeps the TDS down as well. So yeah, as much as people sit there and say, oh, you don't need things like that, when you keep things like bean eye or, as I said, discus, even things like haitiensis and all that, I think the two main problems is, one is moving them, and two, people think doing loads and loads of water changes is great. It is with things like Amphilophus and Parachromis, but with things like bean eye and that, yeah, the drastic changes in the parameters actually doesn't do them no favours. So rather than doing 3 water changes a week, like I know a lot of people like to, I do 1 water change a week on all my tanks. With exception, maybe the one in the living room, the big 8 foot, because it's got a big pair of bean eye in there, and I've got a dozen silver dollars in this, and some L number plex. My bio load's a bit heavier, so I'll try and hit that every 5 days. But other than that, yeah, it's all down to this TD, all down to these Hydra streams. That's the I think that's called a 30, and that's I think the 40. I think that's the smallest. No, it's the second smallest one, and that's the one the next size up. But yeah, they do a good job. I mean, that one was like, I think they're about 30 quid, and that one's about 40 quid. So they're well worth the money. I've got no external on here, nothing. And this is a little custom made tank as well. It's the same make as the one in the front room. You see it's got the exact same, the way it's done in the corners. Sort of rounded off as opposed to the normal weight. But yeah, just that was it. Cheers.